Hey, yo, so Twitter's been going batshit crazy recently. I mean, when is Twitter not doing something out of pocket?
Let me eat that ass like a sausage.
But recently it's been getting a little bit weirder. With now the big man himself, Elon Musk, taking over the multi-billion-dollar social networking company. Is Elon really going to take Twitter to the moon? Or, I guess, Mars? Or is he the catalyst for Twitter's downward spiral into obscurity and self-destruction? I guess we'll find out right now. 2006, the year when Google bought YouTube, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet, the average life expectancy was 77.59 years old, inflation was only 3.23%, and of course the year that Twitter was created. Jack Dorsey, who was an NYU student at the time, came up with an idea to create a little text messaging platform to allow him and his fellow coworkers to literally just send each other messages. This basic version of the future social media giant was known as Twitter, excluding the I and the E for some reason. And I guess Jack and a few of his friends saw potential in this idea and then continued working on it until July 15th, 2006. Twitter would finally be released to the public in its completion. And as time went by, Twitter began to pop off, starting from only about 20,000 tweets or posts a day in the first few months to eventually averaging on a daily basis about 500 million tweets. From that little texting application a college student made in his dorm to one of the largest social media companies in the world. A quite inspiring story that should help spark anyone's motivation towards pursuing their dreams and goals. At Twitter's peak in 2021, the company was worth $61.5 billion. And for a bit, everything has seemed to be going quite well and business as usual in the world of Twitter. People were still getting canceled and exposed left and right. Twitter was still banning accounts that didn't agree with their political opinions. BTS stans were still doing what overly obsessed teenage girls fans do. It was truly a peaceful time on the platform. But one very rich man, was about to disturb the peace. In early 2022, Elon Musk was slowly buying shares of Twitter, which, let's just say, did not go unnoticed. But he would publicly announce his percent ownership in the company later in April. And as we all know, social media and Twitter exploded. Everyone during this period was talking about Musk's position in Twitter and him possibly buying out the entire company. But people wouldn't have to wait too long for his plans with the company, because in that same month, he would announce that he would buy out the company outright for $44 billion. And for some reason in the beginning, Twitter was trying to fight against this idea by enacting their poison pill plan to deter Elon from taking it over. But it wouldn't matter anyways, because literally several days later, Twitter would accept his proposal. So I guess the story ends here. That's it, guys. Remember to smash that like button. Remember to comment, hit that subscribe button, fucking penetrate that subscribe. Well, wait. Reality isn't that simple. Because afterwards, Musk would do a little bit more due diligence and digging into the company he was about to buy, which may have been a good idea before he offered to buy the whole damn thing. But he would later find out that Twitter had too many bots and spam accounts on their platform for him to continue with the deal, which prompted him to pull out faster than he did in the bedroom of the deal on July 8th. Okay. And of course, Twitter wouldn't let this shit slide, especially because of how much their stock price slided down after this was announced. And so would sue Musk for refusing to honor his obligations, and Elon would sue right back, creating even more spicy, juicy drama in the tech social media world. They threw everything they got at each other for months. It was truly a spectacle. But finally, out of nowhere, Elon Musk would once again just buy Twitter at the original price of $44 billion to avoid all the long, awkward court visits, and was given a deadline to buy Twitter completely by October 28th. And now finally, after months of internet drama and threats from both sides to sue the living shit out of each other, Elon Musk would close the deal on October 27th, finally taking the social media company under his wing, and also taking the company private as well, which would give him the freedom to form Twitter into his own liking. But we're not done yet, because after he bought Twitter, he went on a firing spree. He first fired the top executives of the company, like the former CEO and the former CFO, Ned Segal, and it seemed like as long as you got unnoticed by Elon, you'd be just fine. Psych! He started basically going down the ladder and firing his AK firing 7 on everyone else, eliminating almost half of Twitter's original staff through email. Homie really snapped that shit in half. But now it seems Musk and his team may have mistakenly fired some quite important people that are essential for him to build up Twitter to where he wants it to be, and started to rehire them back. Or at least try to. This whole situation is quite messy, and currently we're still in the crossfire of this whole Twitter takeover situation, which is not that surprising when a company gets bought out and changes its ownership and governing philosophies. But this Twitter one is definitely much more public. Elon's current main strategy for Twitter is to cut the company's cost and increase revenue, like with the new blue tick subscription plan for users that would cost $8 a month. which would allow Twitter users to be verified and have a bunch of other perks. He plans to also add longer posts, videos, ways to monetize content from your account, banning accounts that imitate and mock him, etc. And potentially in the future turn Twitter into a super app. Like WeChat. The future of Twitter is still up for debate. Right now, socially, the things he's doing may seem a bit wrong and rushed, but on the other hand, Twitter is still a for-profit company. So they have to do what they gotta do to make money and survive the current state of the economy somehow. And the things they're doing right now is definitely not uncommon in the business world, especially during declining periods such as the one we're in right now. Let me know in the comments if you guys disagree or agree with Elon Musk's future plans with Twitter, specifically the $8 a month subscription plan. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. And since you guys made it this far, might as well consider subscribing. There's this little button under the video. You just gotta click on it. It's quite easy. It's just like, and you're subscribed. It's that simple. I love you. I miss you. Peace. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew she wanted me.